Yo, welcome to the Broke Entrepreneur Podcast. Welcome back. I'm your host, Chach. This is my co-host, Alton.
Yo, what's up?
Yo, man.
It's crazy.
We happy to be back here, man.
Happy to be back here.
This is episode 4. And welcome, guys. Welcome from tuning in or listening to the Broke Entrepreneur Podcast. We've been getting a lot of love, man.
Surprisingly,
We've been getting a lot of love.
They're loving us.
I had a lady hit me up from Australia. She said she loves the podcast.
That's dope.
Yeah.
I had this guy named Dante hit me up from the middle of Tasmania.
Yeah, man. Devil. Yeah, man. I love Looney Tunes.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
I got my notes as usual. For the people who just joining us for the first time,
yes.
Shout outs to y'all. You made
First
the right
time
decision.
fans.
You made a good decision.
The best decision you ever made in your life.
You know what I'm saying? So real quick, Alton here, my buddy, my road dog, my dude, my guy. Alton here, went to school, man. He went to school, he went to college, man. He got his master's in business, became an entrepreneur, business owner. I didn't do any of those things. I dropped out of college, took a bunch of odd jobs. I'm still doing odd jobs. But I also, I'm on the same road as Alton. I'm an entrepreneur, business owner myself. Give it up for me, man. Thank you, man. That's what's up. So today's episode, man, did I do everything right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
what are we talking about today, though?
We're talking about the difference between an entrepreneur and a wantrepreneur, if that's you out there. But anyways, man, but real quick, man, what's up with you?
Man,
How's life, man?
It's been crazy busy. I hired this company to work for me.
That's what's up.
So they've been handling all of my LinkedIn marketing, and I've been getting 7-8 calls a week.
Wow.
Sales calls. So
That's a lot. Qualified calls?
Not really.
Okay.
I got maybe 2 or 3 of them been qualified, and those are the people I'm actually following up with.
Okay. How many calls were you getting before?
None.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
so
right.
that's definitely a step
Yeah,
up.
right.
Yeah.
You pay
In the right
someone to do
direction.
things that they're better at it than you are. So
I need to pay someone too, man. Yeah.
So hire them to do my LinkedIn marketing, and it's been working out.
Okay. That's
So
what's up, man. So you're gonna continue to pay these guys next month?
assuming my goal is to close 2 clients from them within 30 days. So if I can close 2 clients with them, then I'll keep going with them. Plus they're very responsive. So you tell me, hey, the leads aren't as qualified as they should be. Something might be wrong with this, and they go in and they fix it immediately. So
right.
That's always a good sign.
Okay. You got a meeting coming up, right? We talked about that before.
I have a meeting right after we're done recording this.
How much time we got, man?
It's
we don't have much time.
We don't have much time for this episode.
Let's fuck whatever's going on in my life. Let's just get right into it.
All right.
All right. So, man, check this out. There's entrepreneurs, and then there's wantrepreneurs.
Okay.
Which one are you?
I'd say I'm an entrepreneur now.
Now?
Definitely now. I'd say I was a wantrepreneur for maybe the first year and a half, 2-3 years.
Okay.
3 years might be pushing it. So I'd say first year and a half to 2 years, I was probably a wantrepreneur.
Okay. I am an entrepreneur. Some might say I'm a wantrepreneur because I do a bunch of stuff.
Okay.
But I have a common goal. But what is the difference? What's the difference between an entrepreneur and a wantrepreneur?
Okay. So, an entrepreneur is basically someone who goes out there and they start a business, whether they're using their own money, someone else's money.
Okay.
But they have a goal and they're driven, and that is all they're working toward. They're working towards making that business work. So they're doing it whatever it takes to get that business off the ground.
Boom.
That's an entrepreneur.
Okay.
Right. So you may succeed, you might fail, but you're putting 100% effort into that.
I do that.
A wantrepreneur is someone who wants to be an entrepreneur, that's their passion. So they go out there and they try a bunch of different businesses, but never really commit to one of them.
Okay, I'm doing that too.
And then so none of them work because they're not committing to a single one of the businesses. Their focus is split. Their goal is to, probably, be able to support themselves and, work whenever they want to work.
Okay.
But that isn't really aligned with whatever business that they're working towards. So they're working toward all these different businesses.
Right. Man, I agree with you. But I also don't agree with you.
Yeah.
Right. So for me, man, I'm doing a bunch of jobs, but I take those finances and I fund the thing that I really want to do.
That's what you should do. Yeah.
So I'm doing a bunch of jobs, and it looks like I'm just running around, just doing a bunch of shit. But I have one common goal, right? And I'm working towards that. But I use all these different things that I'm not passionate about at all, right? I will quit in a heartbeat, like I did all my other jobs, right? But I'm moving forward, I'm focused, and I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. See, that's the thing. Is like it's not bad to have all these little different like side jobs as long as that this is the main goal, and all these side jobs are basically just to get money to fund the main goal, the main business.
So as far as like a entrepreneur, if let's say like you're in love, because right now entrepreneur is hot, man.
Everybody wants to be one.
It's pretty cool, man. Back in the days, you should tell somebody you're an entrepreneur. They're like, oh, you're living at home with your moms. Right? Yeah. You have big ideas, big dreams. Nowadays, people are still doing that.
Yeah.
Right?
It hasn't changed much.
But yeah, man, I just feel like you should have some goal, right? You should have at least a common goal. Even if you're doing a bunch of stuff that you're not passionate about, you should be working towards something that you at least is passionate about, and you're trying to achieve that goal.
Yeah.
Right. So like, an entrepreneur could be just doing a bunch of stuff because he thinks entrepreneur is cool, and he's like, yeah, man, he wants to put entrepreneur CEO in his bio on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? But he don't really do nothing. He's at all the seminars. He's on YouTube.
It happens a lot.
He's emulating all the gurus, and he's quoting stuff. He's buying course. He has books in the front of a podcast. No, I actually read those books. Those are my books. I read most of those books.
I've actually read them too.
Yeah, man.
But yeah, I mean, like that's what happens. Is like you get these people that are, like I said, entrepreneurs, and so they go to all the seminars, they watch all the classes, they absorb all this material,
but they don't do nothing.
They don't do shit. They don't do anything. It's like, what's the point of getting all that knowledge if you're not going to apply it?
What do you say to those people, man?
I tell them the same thing. It's all about taking action.
Get a job.
I don't even tell you get a job. I say just take action. Like, you have all this knowledge. People are afraid. That's what it is. It's like they won't admit that they're afraid, but that's what it is. It's like, what if I learned all this stuff, I try to apply it, and then it doesn't work, and I lose all this money? So what?
What are they afraid of? I think most people are afraid of. I get it from time to time too, man. I'm only human sometimes.
If you know how much money I've lost, and I'm still pushing.
Yeah, man. You're a crazy guy.
I'm not a crazy guy. I guess I'm more. Well, maybe I am. I mean, because like a lot of people think I'm like, how are you so calm when you've lost that much money? It's like, well, I look at it like this. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with Chris Sacca. He's a billionaire investor.
Oh, I thought it was the Superman guy.
Oh no, Chris Sacca is a billionaire investor, and he was several $1 million in debt. And he decided that he wasn't going to file for bankruptcy. He decided he was just going to, you know what? I'm going to go back and I'm going to use all the resources I have and I'm going to make this shit work.
That's that drive.
And he did it. And if he was millions of dollars in debt and he ended up turning it around and becoming a billionaire, it's like, that's what I look at as motivation. Like, if my goal is to become a billionaire, then I'm a couple $100,000 in debt. Like, that doesn't bother me. Like, I'm still going to, push. If he can get through being millions of dollars in debt and then turn that around and become a billionaire, like, anything's possible. Just got to keep pushing.
At one point in time, though, sometimes you got to give up. Sometimes it's just not, you're not built for this game. Like, because, like, I feel like there are, like, people who say they're, like, I'm giving quotations for the people who are listening right now. They say they're, they're a born entrepreneur, and that could be true or not. Who knows? It's your own opinion. But I feel like it's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Like I said, like, it's cool right now. So people are like, yeah, I want to be an entrepreneur, but maybe you're not built to be a business owner, and maybe that's not you. Maybe you are a guy who probably loves the way that it looks, entrepreneurship, but you're just a worker, man. And there's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with it.
I shouldn't even say it like that.
There really isn't. I went
'Cause
on,
I envy people who have a job 9 to 5 and they're just happy as shit
and I love it.
because that's the easy way. That's easy, man. And that if I was to do that right now, I guess my life would be way easier.
Yeah.
But that would drive me insane.
Yeah.
I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I guess I must be a natural born entrepreneur. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, some people just know, right? Like,
Yeah.
I went on a date, not last Friday.
Yeah,
but the
you
Friday before
did.
last, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man, you
Crazy.
be going on dates.
I be going on dates.
How many dates?
All the dates.
Where those dates come from? Is it from Tinder?
No, I don't
It's
use
not
Tinder
a real
no
date.
more.
It's not a real date.
I be using
Tinder.
Bumble. Shout out to Bumble.
Sounds like the same thing.
Kind of, but they give women the choice.
Okay.
So if the woman actually chooses you, it's a little bit more likely to work.
Shout out to women.
Yeah, shout out to
and
women.
Choices,
right?
Okay.
So went on a date with her and we were talking, having a conversation about like where she's at in her life, where I'm at in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Basically trying to see if we're compatible.
Yeah.
And
Are you?
we were not compatible, whatsoever. But it's nothing wrong with it, right?
Mm-hmm.
She's at a place in her life where she's making a ton of money, high 6-figure job. She doesn't want to be an entrepreneur. She doesn't want the entrepreneur lifestyle.
Does she listen to this podcast?
I don't know. I hope so. One
Okay.
day. And she's looking to get married and settle down and have a life that's basic to me. What I call is like boring and predictable.
Right.
But to her, it's like stable life. And I'm like, man, that's crazy.
what's
That's
up.
not me. And then I didn't meet another woman on a dating situation, but more of a networking situation.
How many women?
I don't know. I just naturally around women, right? So
is it the hat?
it's always the hat. This is my waterproof hat. If y'all can see this, it's waterproof.
Shit is stupid.
And so, met this woman who's an executive, and we were talking networking about building my consulting company.
Okay.
And she's very happy. Like, she doesn't want to do anything that's entrepreneurial. She's like, I make a ton of money. I'm working in the sports industry. I love my job.
That's
like,
what's
there's
up.
nothing else I would want to do.
Okay.
And I'm like, man, like, I envy that.
Me too.
Because I can imagine, like, if I worked for, let's say, the Dodgers or something like that, like something I'm super passionate, Lakers, the Rams, or some big LA sports team, and I'm like, man, I would love this. Like, would I really have that entrepreneur drive? Probably, but it would probably be different. I would probably just take the money I'm making and investing it more instead of
you would work that job, but
I
you
would
would
love
still
to work that job, but I would use the
your
money and invest it in other things.
Yeah, your side stuff. Yeah, man. Okay, well, so that's the difference.
That's the difference.
So, for the broke entrepreneurs out there who's listening to this podcast, man, nowadays things are different, man.
Things are different. You
don't have to necessarily go to a job and work a 9 to 5 if you don't want to.
Yeah.
Like you said, some people actually want to do that and they're happy with that. That's cool, man. But some people don't want to do that. Like cubicles freak me out, man. They freak me out, man. Cubicles make me feel suffocated. I feel like I walk into the building, then I sit in a cubicle. So I'm in a box. That's how I feel.
Yeah.
Right. And I can't breathe. I'm looking out the window, sad. I cry.
Feel the same way.
Like I need to be out. I need to do stuff. So I usually pick up jobs where I can just be free and just do whatever it is I want to do. Because I love the flexibility. It's not even always about the money for me, man. It's the flexibility. To feel free. Like I hate feeling trapped. Some people might feel like that out there.
Yeah.
So with that said, man, we got a list of some jobs that people can do, right? Because as an entrepreneur, you need to make money, right? Especially as a broke entrepreneur. And there's a bunch of different ways to make money.
Yeah.
Now with the internet is just, taking over and it's progressing and things are just changing every single day.
Yeah.
So what is some
Well, I think it's a better question for you because I think what are the jobs that you would do?
Yeah, man.
I'm not. We disagree on this point.
Okay.
I'm not that big into.
This
these
is
types
about
of jobs.
me now.
This is about you.
Last episode was a lot about you. I just listened.
Yeah.
I learned a lot too, man.
This one's about you.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Well, check this out. For those of you know, and most of you guys don't know, I have been working for myself for 2-3 years now, somewhere around there, man. I've started an Amazon business. I started an e-commerce business. I sold stuff on Shopify, drop shipping. still work for Lyft, Uber, DoorDash, Amazon Flex. So,
What about Postmates?
fuck Postmates. Okay, I hope you're listening. Um,
Unless y'all want to cut a check.
yeah, man.
I'm saying.
So what I've been doing, man, is I've been working these jobs just to fund my business and to grow my business. So anyways, so if you don't have any money and you're broke, let's say, oh, I got a good one. This is a good one, man. This is a good one. I just thought of it right now.
What is it?
Let's say you broke, you got no money, right?
Okay, no money.
And you're a broke entrepreneur, you got a passion, you're looking to do something, you got this idea, man, you really need it to be funded, no one wants to help you out. You don't even have a job.
Okay.
Right? Man, this tactic can work for anybody. Almost anybody, depending on what city you're in.
I need to know this tactic.
Yeah, man. Okay, so check this out. If you have zero money, what you can do right now, man, if you're in front of a tablet or a laptop or your mobile phone, go ahead and pull that out. You know, get on right now. Go to Craigslist.com. Is it .com?
I think it's Craigslist.org or
.org or something. Whatever. Go to Craigslist. Go to Craigslist. Most of y'all know what that is. Go to Craigslist. Type in the location of your city. Right? Type it in and go to the free section. Now check this out. People don't know that. People are giving away free stuff on Craigslist now. Every day. Free stuff. All you got to do is hit them up. Go pick it up. You can take that product, take a couple pictures of it with your mobile phone or a cool camera if you have that, right? You can throw that on eBay and sell it.
Yeah.
So what is the markup of getting something for 0%? I mean, you do have to, for $0, you do have to drive over there or take public transportation or use your legs, man.
Yeah.
You know?
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. And your time. But you can literally take someone's junk, right, that they're giving away, and you could sell that online on eBay and make money.
This is true.
That's a way you can make money. I know people out there, I think we talked about this in previous episode. Not sure what episode that was, so you should go back and watch and listen to them all. Okay?
Listen to all the episodes.
Whatever episodes that was, we kind of touched on it a little bit. But, yeah, man, people have, like, this is their actual career. Like, this is their business. Yeah. They find free stuff. Or they go to garage sales, like, every weekend. They find stuff, and then they just throw it up on eBay as a listing, and it sells. You know? Okay. People make money, man. People
make really good tip.
Yeah, man. You can make up to, like, $80,000 a year, man, doing this. You can get good at it.
Where we live?
Yeah, man. Especially out here in Orange County.
Yeah.
People giving stuff away all the time. Man.
Nice Newport Beach, they had somebody giving away something nice and expensive. Take it.
Yeah.
Sell it on eBay.
Yeah, man.
Or resell it on Craigslist.
Resell it back to Craigslist. Yeah. Right? Or you could, you know, hook it up to your Facebook and sell it on Facebook.
Yeah.
Offer up. Somebody wants a Teletubby toy out there, man. That's all I'm saying. Somebody wants one. Someone wants to play with it. Right? And someone's giving it away for free.
There's no reason for you to be broke in today's economy.
No.
Not with the internet.
Not at all with the internet. You can start a Amazon store. You started an Amazon store. I did start an
Amazon store.
So there's a couple different ways you can do that. You can open up an Amazon associate account. I think it's like $40 a month.
Yeah, I pay $40 a month.
Pay $40 a month. Who doesn't have $40? Well, if you don't have $40, go back and do the eBay thing first, right? Yeah, and then you have $40. You know, you could do the Amazon thing. What I used to do is it's called retail arbitrage. If I'm saying that right. I have an app. Write this down. We should put this in the show notes. Okay. I feel like we don't be putting stuff in the description like we say we're gonna do. We should go back and put that stuff in there.
I want to check that out.
Because you write those descriptions, man.
I do.
So you're leaving those out.
Man, that's crazy.
So what I used to do was retail arbitrage. I had an app called Profit Bandit. It's free. You can only scan 10 barcodes for free, but then you have to pay for the pro, which is $10. Highly recommend you get this if you're going to do this Amazon retail arbitrage thing. So what you do is you go to your nearest Walmart, your Big Five, you go down the clearance aisle, you take your app out, and you scan these barcodes of these products. You know, if it's on sale, it will tell you how much it's worth on the internet, how much it's worth on Amazon.
Okay.
It will give you the markup on how much you should put this price for. Let's say, for example, you go to Walmart, you're walking down the clearance aisle, pull out your phone, you scan this toy, right? It's on sale for like $2. You
Okay.
scan it, and it says it's going for $25 on the internet, right? On Amazon. You know, and it shows you the ranking, so you kind of can gauge how fast it's going to sell. I've had things sell within a week as soon as I uploaded it or shipped it to Amazon FBA, fulfilled by Amazon. That's what that means.
Yeah.
Amazon FBA. It's sold just like that. Just like that, man. And I got paid about a week or two later or something like that. 2 weeks
Yeah,
later.
they pay every 2 weeks.
Yeah, something like that. So that's one way you can make money.
Yeah.
You know, people have a legit, like, business off of that. Like, going to thrift stores and you're getting old books and, like, shipping, like, hundreds of books and selling out books, making thousands of dollars a month. That's crazy, huh? You know, no excuses.
Yeah.
Right? So that's one way you can make money. Oh, wait, hold on. Your Amazon. What was your Amazon business?
So I started an Amazon store. It was supposed to go live last summer.
Okay.
I did it a little different. So instead of drop shipping, I actually just invested a lot of money. Invested about $10,000 into the store.
Wow.
Yep. Don't regret it, but it didn't work out the way I wanted to because the product didn't get to the States in time. It was supposed to get to the U.S. in the end of June. It didn't get to the U.S. until the end of September.
I told you not to get a seasonal product, man. I told you.
Yeah. Hey, you know, you win some, you lose some. If it would have
$10,000.
Yeah, you lost $10,000, right? But it was a $10,000 bet to make $60,000. So
right.
If it would have actually come on time, I would have made $60,000 off of it.
Who took that risk?
Took the risk.
Where's that store doing? Is it still up?
It's still up. I mean, Amazon's still charging me for it.
What's going on?
I can't do anything with it because it's a seasonal product. It's raining outside.
It's summer somewhere.
Summer in Australia. But I'd have to then take everything from the FBA warehouses here in the States and have it shipped to Australia.
You're not going to do that.
No, it's going to cost me more money than it's worth. So I just have to sit on the inventory. And
how much are you getting charged every single month?
A couple $100.
That's not bad.
Yeah, not for someone else to hold it when it would cost me like the same amount to that was the camera going off.
Did the camera just shut off?
The camera just shut off, but it's okay.
It's okay. You still can hear us on the audio.
Still got the audio
for the listeners. For the YouTube out there, YouTube guys.
Sorry,
it's gonna be the audio for YouTube, man. We're gonna have to cut that.
It happens.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's just sitting there. I tried to work out this deal with this guy who has a connection at a resort in Mexico, but he ghosted me. I was gonna sell all my product to them at basically a break even.
Okay.
I would have sold all my product to them at like $6 a unit because it retails for $30 a unit. And it cost me basically $5 to get it here.
Okay.
And then considering all the money that I'm paying for it just to sit still, it was like, crazy.
You didn't think it all the way through, did you? Is that what happened there? Or is it just the whole shipping?
It was just a shipping delay. Like, I didn't expect to get delayed that many months. So,
sorry about that, man.
Life happens.
10K.
10K, yeah.
I could have used that.
I could have used that.
Thank you.
But, hey, when the spring picks back up, the summer picks back up, I can just unload it. Just flood the market.
Can. Just hold on to that, man.
Yeah, just hold on to it.
Might have to mark it up like 500%, man.
Well, I already do.
Oh, you do?
Said it cost me.
Probably shouldn't say that on
No, you should. Okay. This is how business works.
Yeah, man.
It cost me $3 to produce the unit. It cost me $2 per unit to ship it to the States. So it's a total of $5. Sorry, $1 to ship it here per unit and $1 to ship it per unit to Amazon. So a total of $5 for this product. This product sells on Amazon for $29.99.
Ooh. Good numbers right there.
Yeah. So the markup, was, 600 times, 600%. So then Amazon takes their cut. So when you get paid from Amazon, you make $17.50 for each one you sell for $29.99.
Okay.
So I'm still making, a good profit margin.
Okay.
Still making, almost 4x.
It didn't take it that hard to do either. I feel like people think that you have to have your own distribution center. You know, you gotta pay some workers. Like you got that from China.
I did it all myself. Got it all from China. Talk to the manufacturers, have them ship it, package it, label it.
Boom.
Yeah.
You just had some money. You know, most people don't have $10,000 sitting around.
Oh.
You know, not that it costs $10,000 every time, right?
No, it doesn't. The cost for me, the only reason why it was $10,000 is because I include everything in my cost. I include the website. I include any like branding I had to do. I paid people to build out me my logo and
courses.
Yeah, well, I didn't include the course cost into that. But,
okay.
It's basically I just included anything that was related to that business into that cost because it was only $6,500 for just a product.
Okay. I'm sorry that didn't work out for me.
Life happens.
Yeah, man. On my notes here, you can do rideshare. You can do rideshare to make some money. Yeah. So, on and off for about 3 years, I've been driving for Lyft and Uber in the morning before I even really get my day started. Right? I just go, I get up, I knock it out, make a little over $100, sometimes $200 in the morning, before 11 a.m. Well, I get up early though. I think the key is to get up early. I get up 4:35 in the morning.
Makes life so much easier when you wake up early.
Yeah, man. I feel like those are some traits of successful people too. You can get up early. So you can drive for Lyft or Uber, Uber Eats, DoorDash is out there, which is a delivery service too. You deliver food. So you don't even have to have a car, which is crazy, A lot of people think you don't have to have a car. With Lyft and Uber, they have a program where you can, if you had a little bit of money, put some money down, they'll let you rent a car, and boom. Now you got a car, you got a job, right? You can use that money to fund your business, right? Like what I do, So those are some ways to make money. You can become an affiliate. That's probably one of the easiest ways, right? Besides the eBay way.
Tell me a little bit about your affiliate stuff. Did you get a little bit of success?
Yeah, you want to know about my affiliate stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've had some success. So, take it back to Amazon. You become affiliate to Amazon. That costs how much? Nothing, right? Just sign up. I think you actually have to have a tax ID for that, though. So you have to have somewhat of an established business, a DBA, tax ID.
It's $25.
That's nothing.
Sole proprietorship to the IRS.
Hey, we should get into another episode about how to start a business with that stuff.
Yeah.
Maybe in a later episode.
Somewhere down the line.
Yeah. Because it's really not that hard. People are like, oh, you got a business. Yeah, man, it's just a couple of papers. It's a couple of papers.
Yeah.
Corporation is basically a stack of papers. Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm affiliate to Amazon, and what I do is, I get these Amazon affiliate links for a product that I've tried out and I like, and it's something that I've man, this is super useful. People should know about this. And I send people the link, and if they click on the link and buy that product or buy anything on Amazon, at that time as they browsing through Amazon, I'm gonna get paid. Okay. Right? Now, for you Facebook guys out there, you can't put an affiliate link on your business page. If Facebook finds out, you'll shut your shit down. Right? Okay. So what you can do, on to my next affiliate, right? You see that transition? Yeah. I'm just go right into the next one. You can get ClickFunnels, which is an amazing software, and they have an affiliate for that software as well. You can build a simple landing page, a squeeze page with your Amazon product and put your affiliate link there. People can click on it and go to Amazon, and you can get paid that way, right? Or you can just use ClickFunnels and use that affiliate link and sign people up to ClickFunnels because it's amazing software. And you can get paid that way. And I want to say, man, don't quote me on this one. I think ClickFunnels has a 40% percentage of what is it? If you get someone to sign up, something like that. I think I'm not 40%. Aware. It's pretty high. Most affiliates are 5-10%. of whatever the cost of the product. 40% is pretty high.
Yeah, I mean anything over 20% is good. Because I understand why ClickFunnels can afford to do that because their service is self-sustaining. You don't need to have that many employees.
Yeah, it's almost unreal, man. 40% is crazy. Yeah. They have things like ClickBank. I haven't really dabbled into that, but I heard that is really really cool. ClickBank has a lot of digital products like ebooks and courses and stuff like that. You can sell that other people made, so you don't even have to make your own product nowadays. Yeah. So if you're a hustler out there, and I know that you are,
if you're listening to this podcast,
thank you. If you're a natural born salesman, you're a hustler, you can go out there and you can just sell pretty much to anybody. You're a good talker. You can convince people to do stuff. Become an affiliate and sell other people's products. Now, I highly recommend you sell products that you believe in. And they're not scams, so do your research. Be a decent person. Sell a product that's a good product. There's a lot of shitty products out there. So that's something you can do. Yeah, man. There's a lot of jobs out there on the internet you can do, man. There's a lot of, you can sell water bottles on the corner. You can when it's hot, you can do a bunch of stuff. Or you can get a get right job, man. You just told me about this before this podcast. I never heard of that before. What does that mean?
So this is the area where we disagree in. And so, I don't like doing a bunch of different types of service-based jobs.
Okay.
I'm not a fan of those. I feel like those are time wasters, in my opinion.
I don't waste time.
Yeah. So for me, it's like I can't bounce around doing all these tiny little things because then I just get distracted and I'm not passionate about it, and I know I'm not passionate about it. Doesn't mean it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Right? Because it works. People do it. I know people who sell stuff all the time. They don't have a regular job. Like all they do is they're affiliates.
Right.
So it works. But me, I prefer a get right job. And what I mean by a get right job is I don't really want to work there. Okay. I don't really look at this as a long-term career. I look at this as a steady paycheck. Right. So for me,
security.
For security, right?
Okay.
So every 6 or so months, I have to go back and get a get right job. So I'm gonna make anywhere between $50 an hour and $100 an hour.
Yeah, you do that, man.
For 3 to 6 months, right? And some people will not make that much money, but some people will make 25, 30, $40 an hour. But it's a consistent paycheck. It's 8 hours of your day you set aside, which means you have to just adjust your schedule to know that you're going to lose that time in your day that you used to have to put towards your business.
Right.
But you're also getting that steady paycheck to replenish, to put that money back into your business.
So one of the things is going to suffer. You're not as flexible
you lose flexibility, you lose time.
To take random meetings and go to different things, but you also get the security to fund that business.
Yeah.
So you got to give one up.
Yeah.
Right.
And so I prefer the get right jobs because I know it's consistent, right? So for me, say go with the low number. Say it's $50 an hour, right? $50 an hour is $2,000 a week, $8,000 a month.
Okay.
That is enough money for me to replenish any money that I've lost, as well as put a little bit of money away. So when the next time I walk away from this, get right job,
okay,
I'm comfortable for a little while to just focus on my entrepreneur work.
Okay. I can get a job, but I don't know if it's a get right job. Right? It will just be what do they call that? A minimum wage job.
So that's not gonna help you.
No, I can go out there and get a decent paying job. But yeah, man, I would just feel suffocated. I couldn't do it. I personally need, and I bet you some people feel me out there, need to have that flexibility. So in your case, you're making more money to fund into your business. I'm making less money, but I have the flexibility to do other things, which can open up more opportunities to fund my business.
Yeah.
Right. Plus, you went to business school, man. You can go and get a job like $50 an hour or something like that. I can't do that. Everybody can't do that. Some people can.
That's true.
So
that's why I like the tech jobs or tech business jobs, because for me it's easy, and it's like I can get my job done in 2 to 3 hours, and then the rest of the time while I'm at work,
You automate your job.
yeah, I automate my job, and so the rest of I'm at work,
I remember you saying that.
I'm doing research and doing other things to help my business. That's why one of the contract jobs that I had, I was he was one of my favorite people to work for.
Okay.
On a contract basis. He was like, I don't care how many hours you spend here. I don't care if you even come into the office. It's like, all I want to know is that you get the job done and that you make all your meetings on time.
I like this guy.
And I was like, yo, this is dope. And he was like, yeah. So I was always putting out high quality work. It would take me anywhere between 2 to 4 hours a day to get my work done. And he was cool with that. He was like, I don't care how long it takes you. He's like, I'm going to pay you for the full 40 hours.
That's what's up.
I just want to make sure that the job is done.
I totally agree with his style.
Yeah. And
when I get bigger and my company grows and I start hiring people, as long as you do your job, like really do your job, I don't give a fuck what you do afterwards. Yeah. Okay? Because I paid you to get the job done. Yeah. You know, because I feel like some people just like the politics of work. Like, you know, they have some ego or some, I don't know, they were beaten as a kid when they, or I don't know, like, they're just like, listen, I'm the boss, you do what I say, but it's like literally for no reason. Like, did you get that project done? I did do that. Okay, well, what are you doing right now? I'm like, well, I have nothing to do. I kind of finished everything, so I'm working on something else. And then it will give you another job that's absolutely pointless just to keep you working. Right? Abusing the power is what I'm trying to say here. Just abusing it for no apparent reason. I don't give a damn.
And a lot of jobs, a lot of people, I mean, as we get older and like, you know, our generation becomes older and gets into positions of power and gets into positions of management, they realize that. It's like, I don't need to force you to sit at your desk, chained to your desk all day. It's like, that's why remote workers, they just had a couple studies come out that say remote workers are more productive than people who work full-time. And then people who work full-time but they only work 4 days a week are more productive than people who work 5 days a week. It's because you got 32 hours instead of 40 hours, but all of a sudden you're more productive because you're like, I don't feel drained. I don't feel like I don't gotta waste time. It's like I only got 4 days to get this job done.
I agree.
Don't talk to me. Let me get my job done. I'm in here. I'm clean. I'm getting everything done. I'm out of here.
I agree.
And it's increasing productivity. So hopefully, you know, not only are broke entrepreneurs listening to this, but, you know, entrepreneurs and business owners that have a lot of money, it's like pounding your employee into the ground isn't going to help them.
No.
You just got to make sure you get the right employee who can get the job done and get the job done at a high level. And don't care if they get it done in, you know, 6 hours or 5 hours or less in a day. They get it done. It's high quality. It's delivered. Yeah. And so the contracts that I picked up, where I actually have to be there in person, or, you know, or this job where he's like, I don't care if you're here or you're not here. It's like, I appreciate those types of people that were like, yo, get the job done.
Yeah.
I don't care. That's why I started consulting for myself.
I feel you, man. Very simple. Very simple. I'm like, yo, get the job done and we're all good. It's like, either do the job or get fired. It's that easy. I don't think that's a dick move. You know, very simple. I explained it to you like, hey, listen, it works this way. You know, do the job or get fired, man. Yeah. You already know what's up. Like, you can't even get mad at me. You can't be like, man, you know, Chach fired me today, man. Like, that's messed up. It's like, but he told you. He told you to just do the job. You didn't do the job, you got fired. I don't think that's being a mean boss. I don't think that's unreasonable. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So I say, like, if you're not doing the job, then they should get fired.
That's it.
I mean, it's simple.
Very simple. Do the job or don't do the job. Go home.
Like, I don't care. You can sit at home and do the job. That's how I feel. Like, I don't care where you're at. That's why I love working for that guy, or working on that contract for him, because he was like, man, because I was in New York all the time. You know this. I was in New York all the time. I was in Philly all the time.
Baller.
I spent a lot of time on the East Coast, and
shout out to the East Coast.
There's an office in Philly, so I could go there. There's an office, you know, in other places. I could just go if I needed to go into the office. I could go into the office, and like, yeah, I don't care if you're on vacation somewhere. Like, long as the job gets done, I don't care where you're at. And I don't care how long it takes you to do it.
Right.
And that's like what I live by.
So you would be a boss like that too? Start hiring people.
Yep.
That's what's up.
Like, if you can get the job done in 20 minutes, like, it's like it's like this. Like, so if someone told you like I can do this knee surgery, right?
Mm-hmm.
Someone told you I can do this knee surgery on you because you got bad knees. I got bad knees.
I do got bad knees.
And he was like, I'm gonna charge you. He's like, the knee procedure is gonna take 20 minutes, but I'm gonna charge you $15,000 for this knee procedure. But it's gonna take you 20 minutes. Your knee's gonna be like brand new again.
Mm-hmm.
And then another doctor tells you, well, it's only 15, 20 minutes. I'm sorry, not 15. Like I can. Sorry, let me run that back.
Yeah, I don't know where you're going with this, man.
I lost my.
I do have knees though.
So yeah, you got the knee surgery, right? And it's like you got the doctor that tells you, hey, I can do this knee surgery in 20 minutes for $20,000. Right?
Okay,
and you'll be perfect.
Brent, I would pay right now.
Yeah, right. So that's the way we think, right?
Okay.
But most people aren't gonna think that way. Most people are gonna be like, oh, it's $20,000 for a 20-minute procedure. Like, what? I'm not gonna pay that. It's only taking you 20 minutes. I mean, a doctor could do it and take 4 hours, right? If it's a doctor who doesn't know what he's doing, or
I wouldn't want that way.
Yeah, right. So we see the thing is like I'm trying to explain to the listeners, like you and I understand that.
I do get it.
Like if this person can get this job done in 20 minutes, and I paid them for 40 hours of work, but I was gonna have to pay that 40 hours anyway. I don't care.
Some people look at it like, well, I'm trying to save money.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like when companies are trying to save money, they're not keeping their employees happy. Yeah. And like in the end, they end up losing money. Because then they start calling off sick for no reason. Yeah. There's a couple people listening to this podcast right now who called in sick for no reason. Right? Because their job is not taking care of them. And I feel like when you're good to your employees, they're going to be good to you.
Yeah.
You know? Let's say...
Don't penalize your rock star employees.
Right.
I was a rock star employee.
You're a rock star right now, man.
And I got penalized. Like, I got penalized because it never looked like I was working. I would never looked busy.
Quotations. And
I'm like, well, because it took me an hour to do this job. But the last person who was in this job, it took him 2-3 days to do this. And it's like, okay, well, I'm better than him. Like, I can do this. I can automate this. Like, I went to school for this. This is what I'm good at. Why am I being, you need to work on this. They started giving me jobs that had nothing to do with my job.
Now, at one point,
doing data entry.
But when is it reasonable? Let's say someone is abusing that power, right? Because you have people that are like you, right? I can get the job done real quick, and then they're like, yo, you need to pay me more, because look how good I am, right? And you should. And then you have the other guys that are like have found like a better opportunity, right? And they know that they're good, and they're gonna go to this other job, and their current job is like, well, we're not gonna pay you more, and then they leave.
That's what I do.
Exactly, and they lost their rock star. They lost you, right? But what I'm saying is like, if someone is abusing that, like, pay me more, pay me more. At some point in time, you have to decipher like, okay, this guy is like being unreasonable now. He does good work, but he's being unreasonable. That's not cool.
No, that happens all the time, right? So you have those people that are like super ego driven. It's like, me personally, I'm not gonna ask for more than what the market value is for the position that I'm in. Mm-hmm. Right? I'm not gonna be like, yo, I need $250,000 to run this, run these reports all day. Because that's what I do. What?
Yeah.
The market for that isn't that, right? The market for a business analyst with a master's degree that runs reports and does, that stuff maxes out at $120,000 a year.
Okay.
Right. So if I know that that's what the market is for that position, I'm not gonna be like, yo, I need $200,000 to do the exact same thing. It's like, what? No, doesn't make sense. So anybody who does something like that, I'm just like, all right, cool, you're gone. Get out of here.
Yeah.
You want to take care of them.
You might take a hit too, because you might really need that person.
Yeah, it happens.
Yeah.
And you don't let them control the company, but you also don't let them be unreasonable.
Exactly.
Like, hey man, like this, have a conversation with. This is not reasonable.
Yeah, for real.
Because no one's gonna pay you that.
That's all I was trying to say, man.
Yeah.
Thank you for wrapping that up for me. So yeah, man, we have to wrap this up because you have a meeting.
Yeah, I have a meeting in less than 10 minutes.
Less than 10 minutes. So check this out. So question, man, leave your answer. Are you an entrepreneur or entrepreneur? Right, man. Hit us up on social. Broke Entrepreneur podcast, Instagram, Facebook. Hit us up on YouTube. Subscribe if you haven't done that already.
Yeah.
Like, comment, do all those things. So in closing, we agree but don't agree. You know, you believe in just doing something that you're actually passionate about, getting to where you want to go. You can get a get right job, right?
Yeah.
I, on the other hand, believe that you can do, or just how I feel, man. You can do a bunch of different jobs as long as you still have that common goal. You're focused on that. Don't lose sight to that goal. You know. And try not to do a bunch of different things, because if you chase, what's the saying? If you chase too many rabbits, you catch none.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? You know, so stay focused on that thing that you're really passionate about. Play to your strengths, hire people for your weaknesses, and move on. So, yeah, man. That was some good value, man. I fucking get.
I feel like we have a lot of good value.
That was some good shit, man.
There's gonna be a lot of people out there that I didn't realize that there's so many different options that you can do online. Take very little work.
Listen, and if you want to know, we have more options. We didn't have time to say all the different things you could do to make money online or just make money in life. But you know, if you're curious, man, hit us up.
Yeah.
You know, hit us up.
So what are we going to talk about next week? Next week.
Listen, I'm so far ahead of you, man. I already have it in my notes. Check this out. Next week, we're going to talk about the characteristics and skills you have to be a successful business owner. You got to have a few things, man.
Okay.
And the things that you don't have, you need to hire somebody for that. But that's a skill in itself.
It is.
Right?
It's also true.
You know, we'll get more into that next episode, man. I'm excited for that. You know?
Excited too.
So thank you guys. Thank you guys for
everybody for listening.
Again, I am your host, Chach. This is my co-host, Alton. And thank you guys for listening and watching the Broke Entrepreneur podcast.
And if you listen to the last episode, my album still is coming out.
Listen, man, let's just close it out right now. Ignore everything he's about to say.
I haven't said anything. Album is fire.
Yeah, man. All right. Thank you guys. Love you guys.
For listening.
Peace.
Peace.